Hi, I'm Craig Hadden. I'm the head judge for the IBA GSS World Tour. I've been bodyboarding since 1982, judging at a semi-professional level since about 1990. For the 2011 GSS World Tour, we've tried to really get a lot of feedback from the riders and what they want to see from the judging criteria. And so for that reason it's been tweaked around a little bit this year. We've seen a rewording of our judging criteria in the rulebook, and what we now have is a component of the rulebook where it breaks down to multiple manoeuvres, which is a reference to things like Sam Bennett's invert to reverse at the box earlier this year. That was one of the waves that really gave us a lead into using the new criteria. Other things like Jake Stone's been doing double rolls, Dub's pretty close to pulling off 720s now, so all these multiple aerial manoeuvres has meant that we need to incorporate that into our new rules. One of the things that we've really witnessed here in Porto Escondido for the Zicatella Pro is waves of over 10 foot for the first time. What we're seeing here now is a beach break with 10 foot where you can actually do a manoeuvre. And on these waves, what we've tried to incorporate into the judging again is a component where we're rewarding the rider with some points for basically having a real good go at making a manoeuvre. I'm not talking about just taking off on a wave and doing a big invert and landing off the back or anything like that. I'm talking about hitting the lip, launching and landing in the flats with the full intention to complete the manoeuvre. Now we're not going to go above probably a 5 for any of these moves, and we're only ever going to do it when the waves are over 10 feet anyway. But two examples that freely spring to mind here are Jared Houston's giant invert in, I think it was the quarter-final, and also obviously Jeff Hubbard's insane air reverse in the final in his first wave. This wave came a 5, and at the time we thought this was a pretty good score to give for this wave, but I understand that there's been some talk and chatter amongst not only competitors but internet viewers around the world who have all seen this score and want to know the justification for the wave. I think we've justified it by saying that, you know, if they're prepared to commit to big moves in big waves, then we're prepared to give them some reward. Otherwise there's no real incentive for the guys to be trying to bust big moves in the future.